video, you'll watch a series of interviews with students learning English who have different first language backgrounds. Research has very clearly established that a student's first language background can impact, or does significantly impact, his or her ability to learn English or another language for that matter. So depending upon the first language, it might be easier for a student to learn a particular aspect of English or more difficult. So as you watch the interviews of each of these students, listen for what they say, first of all, about their challenges with learning English, but also listen for how their first language might be impacting their English language use. So listen for their pronunciation, their use of vocabulary, their use of grammar, and their discourse patterns, and see if you can tie that back to what they're saying about the differences or similarities between their first language and the English language.
I would say that the similarities between Spanish and English would be the alphabet, for example, the grammatical structure in sentences or questions, and some words that are similar because they have some Latin roots as well. I think the thing that I find most different is the pronunciation. In Spanish, what you have in front of you is like any letter or any combination of letters is going to sound the same all the time. And in English, it changes according of which letter goes after another letter and so on. I would say that we have a lot of rules in the Spanish language as well. When it comes, for example, to verbs, and everything changes, and we have male and female characterizations. So that also changes everything, and there are rules for that. So I think both languages have a fair amount of rules. When I was learning English for the first time, it was back in my country, in Peru, and learning English was interesting because I got to learn about the culture for example, the way the books were made. In this case, the books came from the States, so I learned all about people going to the parks and lakes and appreciation for the mountains and all of that. Sports, for example, football, and so those things kind of made me think and made me want to learn more about that, the culture of that. In this case, North America could be, but the States or Canada.